prep team, they have a lot of very high-quality players, and they are ready to try to upset these Chiefs in the War Lodge.
Yeah, I mean, we saw 2 weeks ago, or sorry, last game against Woodstock, that double overtime loss. That was just heartbreaking. I mean, they had opportunities to put the dagger away, but just a couple missed opportunities, and it ended up in a loss for them. So the Chiefs definitely need to come bounce back. Trinity Prep coming off a loss as well against Athens Christian School, 78-51, and they are 2-3 away. So not the best away team, but we will see what happens after this game.
Yeah, so the Chiefs did lose, as we've said, they dropped their last game on Tuesday. With close loss. Tuesday had 19 points.
Welcome once again.
So we're going to see if those stars can shine tonight. So we'll see you after the starting lineups and I believe the national anthem.
And your Sequoyah Chiefs. Before we get tonight's game, here's the starting lineups for both teams, beginning with the Lions. Their starting 5. 0, Shane Harvey. Number 3, Jared Starkey. Number 5, Xander Wilson. Number 15, Alan Ray IV. And number 30, Rashane Deloach II. The Lions are coached by head coach Keith Fly. And now, here's the starting lineup for your Sequoyah Chiefs. Number 1, a senior, Sam Ayala. Number 3, a junior, Noah Gibbons. Number 4, a junior, Brendan Tusino. Number 5, a junior, Cade Lois. And number 11, a sophomore, Blake Bravo. The Chiefs are coached by head coach Scott Bravo. Let's play some hoops.
So here we go in the War Lodge. Second game of the night on the broadcast. And we've got the 5-4 Chief and the 4-7 Trinity Prep Lions. It's the first ever matchup between these two schools in the history of both these schools. So someone's going to set the tone in this series. And we've got the tall Rashane Deloach tipping off. And the Lions get the ball. So here we go. Got Shane Harvey passing over to Ray, and we're going to see a lot of that tonight. Some quick movement by the Lions here, trying to get something going. Harvey, try to pull up jumper. Back to Harvey. Ray going to try to get something going. Bracco has been known for his defense, and he is locking down on Ray right now. And that forces the travel. Great start by the Chiefs here on defense.
Yeah, I think that the Chiefs defense is definitely going to be key. We haven't seen so much of a necessarily all-around great Chiefs defense, but especially with Blake Bracco. He has definitely been one of the best defensive players on this team. They're really going to have to try to keep the points down if they want to win this one.
As you mentioned, Bracco over to Lomas, and he sinks it. He says, hello, everyone. I'm here to light it up once again. 3-0 lead now for the Chiefs. That's Starkey on a drive, but brutal height disadvantage there. It's going to be out of bounds on the Chiefs. Lions ball on the baseline. Quick into Ray. And now it's to Harvey. He leads the Lions in points per game. Almost taken away by Tusignot. Starkey has it back to Harvey. And a beautiful drive, kicks it out to Wilson, and that's over the hoop, and it's going to be rebounded by Tusignot. Pushing it down the floor instead to Ayinla. He had a season high last game, but he can't connect on his first attempt. Rebounded by Givens, but right back to the Lions. Chiefs back on defense. Got Harvey looking for an outlet. He gets out of it somehow, but loses his handle out of bounds. As I mentioned, Harvey does lead the team in points per game. That's 16.7 points per game. Also leads the team in assists with 4.7. So he's scoring, but he's also dishing the ball out too. A great productive player for the Lions. Outside of Tusignot, launches the three. That's to the right of the rim. Trinity Prep pushing it. Harvey thought about the three. Instead, Yinla is right there. That's Deloach. Kick back out to Ray. Instead, Harvey thinking about the three. And that's a beautiful cut pass to Wilson, but he can't finish. Lomas is all alone. Instead, guarded by Ray. Ayinla launches the three wide open. You can't leave him open. Not recently. He has been on fire. 6-0 Chiefs. Almost taken away. Instead, Wilson has it guarded by Lomas. And tipped out of bounds by Lomas.
I mean, there again, there's some more defensive, not necessarily better than the last couple games, but I feel like there's a bit more pressure going on, you know?
Yeah, I would definitely agree. A lot of pressure for the Chiefs, especially on the perimeter. Harvey double team right now. Speaking of pressure, finds Starkey. Has Wilson inside to Deloach at the free throw line, and he connects. His first points of the night for Deloach. Only has 5 points per game, Deloach does, but 2.3 blocks per game and 9 rebounds per game, too. Inside to Givens, and he gets shoved on the way up. That's going to send him to the free throw line.
Yeah, another thing on Deloach, yeah, as you said, 9 rebounds. I mean, he's 74% from the free throw line. So when he is presented these opportunities, he can make the shots. But I'd say he's definitely more of that defensive player, kind of like, you know, just getting all the rebounds, making sure that they get the ball after a missed shot.
Yeah, he's a great utility player for the Lions, as Givens missed that first one. 4:56 left in the first as Givens goes 0 for 2, but rebounded into Tusignot's hands. And quick basket extends the lead to 6 for the Chiefs. Full court pressure now, but the Lions easily break it. That's Harvey to Wilson. Ray, quick move in Ayinla's face, but he hits nothing. Ball given to Bracco. To Tusignot. Thinks about the three instead. Inside to Ayinla, and that connects. And that's an 8-point lead for the Chiefs. They're starting to get stuff going here. Beautiful tip away by Ayinla, but Harvey recovers at the free throw line and knocks it through. Beautiful recovery and beautiful basket by the senior. Inside to Givens, and a physical lay-in. And back and forth we go here. Cross-court pass. That one's to Xavier Wilson. He clicks. Both teams firing all cylinders right now. That one's taken away by Harvey. Can they capitalize on that one? And they do, and it's a 4-point lead. Bracco on the elbow, and that one's off the back of the rim. And Trinity Prep can draw within one score here. And tipped out of bounds by Bracco.
Substitutions for both teams.
So far, I mean, we've seen a bunch of Ayinla, but I think that the way that Trinity Prep has been making sure that Tusignot and K. Lomas haven't been able to get many threes off has somewhat been working in the fact that they haven't been getting threes off, but then Ayinla's been given the opportunities, and we've seen how much he's produced tonight.
That's Givens, Lomas, and Ayinla off the floor. That's Parrott, Gemberling, and Presblick on the floor now for the Chiefs. Driving is Ray, but that one is tipped away. That's too much contact there by Parrott, and that one's going up to the free throw line. Alan Ray, the fourth, is gonna get 2 shots here. He is the Lions' second leading scorer with 13.8. Very talented ball handler, very good shooter. They're going to need him to get cooking tonight if they want to upset the Chiefs here in the War Lodge.
Ray, 80% from the line this season. One of the best on Trinity Prep.
Rebounded there by the Lions there. They end up with it. Ray looking to score again. Jump back, no good. Instead, Harvey, Euro step, extend to Wilson, and he cannot finish. Rebounded by Smith there. And here goes Ray, trying to set something up. Looking for someone. Instead, tipped away by Tuzingnot, and DeLoach is going after him. But Tuzingnot finishes. Beautiful touch there by the junior. Man, DeLoach was going there. We haven't seen much speed from him tonight, but man, he was putting on the Jets there. And that is a travel there by Wilson.
I think that definitely the speed of Trinity Prep is going to have an impact, because this Sequoyah Chiefs team, last game against Woodstock, in double overtime, they were still pushing it to the max. So they have the condition to keep things turned on 100% all the way to the end of this game. So Trinity Prep's really going to need to keep that effort and stay with them.
Inside attempt again, Burling is tipped away, and Lions have the ball. Instead, they throw it right away to Bracco. And the sophomore gets on the board early here. And that's Harvey on the outside. Guarded by Bracco. Tipped away by Pear, but they are calling that reach in. And that's going to be his second of the night. Wilson throws it into Smith. Guarded by Parrott. And no good on that layup. A lot of Chiefs there for the rebound. Presley gets it. Tuzingnot finds Parrott. A lot of space there. Presblick for three. And off the back of the rim. Instead, rebounded by Bracco. Hustle play there. Tuzingnot beneath the rim. And they're calling a foul. And that one is going to be on DJ Smith. Pass inbound to Tuzingnot, but blocked away by Smith. And he recovers and gets fouled on the way up by Presblick. Beautiful play there by the junior DJ Smith.
Number 2, Paul Presblick picks up the foul for the Chiefs.
But third foul of the night for the Chiefs. Second shooting foul.
Second attempt here by Smith. As we're waiting for Tuzingnot to tie a shoe really quick. Second one goes through, and it's tipped away there by Harvey. So 5-point lead for the Chiefs with 1:06 left in the first quarter. Got Perry on the outside. Top of the key to Presblick. And he finds Bracco for three. That one can't fall in, but Gemberling, physical rebound. And he is going to drive against DeLoach. And gets fouled on the way up. Amazing physicality by the junior there.
Checking his foul on number 30. Shane DeLoach. Number 21, Madeline Hammerling at the line for the Chiefs.
And Gemberling sinks that first one. Got a sub, that is Lomas coming in for Bracco. Second one good for Gemberling, 2 for 2. The Chiefs continuing to run their man defense as Ray is guarded by Parrott on the outside. Ray looking for Harvey. Got some screens by Deloach coming up. And Ray sees the lane on the baseline. Beautiful move there by Allen Ray, but beautiful passing to Parrott, and he finishes. 7-point lead for the Chiefs. Ray guarded by Parrott, looking for a lane, and he finds one. Tuzignot on defense, rebounded by Harvey, and he can't finish either. And that is the end of the quarter. 3 missed shots ended there for the Lions. But man, what a first quarter for the Chiefs. It was competitive, but still the Chiefs were able to connect more. And man, they are really out hustling, in my opinion, the Lions right now.
I mean, yeah, definitely out shooting is definitely what they could use. I mean, the Chiefs have held Trinity Prep to only making two threes in the entire quarter, and the Chiefs have put up a total of 5, only making 2 though. I mean, we've seen how good this Chiefs team is at making threes. A couple weeks ago, they put up the school record, putting up 12 with the combination of Tuzignot and Lomax. The Bullets haven't really had many shots. Tuzignot only had 1, and he missed that 1. So they're really going to need to get themselves into this game unless a Yimba keeps producing the way he's producing.
Yeah. Man, if you're Trinity Prep, I mean, you definitely want to get some more production from Shane Harvey. He only has 4 right now. He is their leading scorer on average. And obviously, I would say you definitely want to utilize that big man down low, Rashane Deloach. He has a height advantage and definitely a physicality advantage on most of the players. So here we go, second quarter of action here. Lomas, quick jumper, beautiful. Man, that was flawless. 9-point lead now for Sequoyah. Ray guarded by Presblick. Great matchup right here, Yinla and Harvey. That's Omer now in the game. And Ray looking for someone here. That's Wilson to Harvey. Omer all over that. But a little bit too stiff there. Need to move his feet a little bit more. It's going to be a blocking foul by the junior.
Number 12, Omer picks up the foul for the Chiefs. Lions ball.
Passing is Wilson, but beautiful play there by Lomas to tip it away. Ray looking for a lane, finds it on the baseline. Blocked by the Chiefs, but he gets his own rebound. Wilson can't connect on the 3, but Smith is there for a rebound. Good showing by DJ Smith here. Very physical, down low, and finishes the play on that one. Omer driving, no contest. Fouled on the way up after he misses.
That foul called on the Lions, number 30, Shane Deloach. Number 12, Cam Omer at the line.
So that is Deloach's second foul of the night. And Omer sinks the first one.
Back in the game for Trinity, starter number 3, Jared Starkey. Omer stays at the line.
So made the first one. And 2 for 2. So 6:50 left in the second quarter. Chiefs lead up to 9. Got Harvey guarded by Presblick, and he's taking advantage of his stop dribble. All over him. Beautiful defense by the junior. And there's Omer. And he's fouled on the way up once again.
I mean, there again, just incredible defensive pressure that really hasn't been seen much from the Chiefs team. And so far it's working. Now they can go to a 10-point lead.
Yeah, looking to have their first double-digit lead of the night.
Omer with the second, and he makes that one. And he is 3 for 4 on the night, as Ray will lead back over.
Beautiful pick away there by Omer, and gets fouled, and they're gonna call it going up. I believe they're gonna call it going up once again. That's gonna be a third trip in a row to the line for Omer.
Practically living there at this point.
He has established his residency at the free throw line, and he's doing pretty good. 4 for 5 thus far. Omer connects on the second one as well. And Pressler continuing to pressure Harvey, but a little armbar there, push off. It's going to be Paul's second foul of the night. And Pressler goes off the floor for. Inside to Ray, he's double teamed. Aaron pass there, intercepted by Omer. There's Lomas, but underthrows him. Try to be fancy there, ends up in Ayinla's hands for 3 to the left of the basket. Beautiful rebound by Omer. Lomas launches a long 3 from downtown. Lomas connects. And in the corner for Wilson. Trying to work his way around the Chiefs. Instead, Ray for 3. No good. And it's going to be Chiefs ball.
Now playing for the Lions, number 1, Gerald Lane.
So here go the Chiefs, up by 15, their biggest lead of the night. Got Omer coming out of the corner now. Brucker looking for someone, finds Givens. Beautiful read there. Drew the defender, and Givens found a lane in the basket. Intercepted by Ayinla, and the Chiefs are firing on all cylinders right now. Defense, offense, pressure, almost connecting there is Givens. And that's going to be a foul on the rebound. Pardon me, no foul. It's going to be a timeout by head coach Keith Klein there. And that's going to be a stoppage of play here. 32-15 is your score. 17-point lead by the Chiefs. I mean, you look at the scoreboard, and there's just not many high-scoring players for Trinity Prep right now. They have to get something going on offense here if they want to stop this Chiefs run.
Yeah, Trinity Prep definitely needs to find something going. I mean, most of their threes, they've only shot 4 tonight. Only 3 of them have gone in, which is why they only have 15. They're having struggle getting into the paint and avoiding players such like Ayinla. Just trying to get around him, maybe even Bracco. Even though there's a huge height disadvantage for pretty much anyone on the court between Bracco and anyone else. Bracco is still a dangerous threat for this Trinity Prep team, and I think they might have underestimated him coming into this game.
I mean, that's a really good point you make about them not going to the paint, because it's really interesting. I mean, you look at the height that everyone has, it seems like they would have a pretty equal shot of being able to get into the paint and drive to the basket and get some points on the board. But I mean, they have not been really making too many attempts at all those drives. They've been kind of sticking to mid-range, mostly outside. I mean, they've been trying to get inside, it seems, but even when they do, I guess that is when the Chiefs kind of maraud them, force 2 to 3 defenders right there, and they have really no other option than maybe forcing an errant pass. So full court pressure is sinking back now. Beautiful dribbling by Harvey. See, just nowhere to get it to, just places like that. I mean, they're making moves to try to get into the middle and get more high percentage shots. But, I mean, there's just defenders right there, and they stop their dribble, try to get a pass out, but there is no one who is uncovered. Tuzingnot on the wing. That's Lomas pulling from downtown. Are you kidding me? That was from, I mean, I don't know. I feel like he just went from another country or something. Goodness. Tuzingnot recovers that loose ball, and that's going to be a foul on Harvey, his second of the night. But man, when Lomas is on, he is on. And he can, I mean, that was like midway between the three-point line and half court.
Yeah, he's up to 11 points now. I mean, he is such a dangerous three-point shooter. I mean, you could pretty much put him anywhere, and he'll get at least close to the rim.
Yeah, and you can't give him any space either, because, I mean, he could be so tightly defended. He could, A, shoot it in your face, or B, use his amazing ball handling skills to get out of it. Tuzingnot on top of the key. Bracco thinks about it and set to a Yinla for three. And that sinks. The Chiefs are hitting right now, lead up to 23.
Again, was up to 50%, 4 threes tonight, hitting 2 so far.
Pass tipped away, stolen by Tuzingnot, lays it in.
Number 4, Tuzingnot scores on the steal.
25 points is your lead. Baseline pass now to Smith, and now it's blocked. And that's the load. So it'll be Lomas's first foul of the night.
He is at the free throw line for the Lions.
So Deloach cannot make it a three-point play. Bracco to Lomas. He's on the baseline. Finds Givens, but he can't take control of it. But Lomas for three. Overshoots there. Beautiful rebound by Tuzingnot, and that's a foul on Givens going up.
The Lions with the foul for 15.
Givens going to go to the line for the second time tonight. First trip, made one and missed one.
Now playing for Trinity, number 35, Christian Smith.
So Givens, his second attempt. 3:37 left in the second.
Substitution for Sequoyah, number 21.
That is Parrott and Gemberling coming in for Givens and Lomas.
Lions ball.
So here goes Ray. Got Bracco continuing to lock down defense. Man, he is just so quick, too. That's one thing. And look at that. Tips the ball away right there. He is just so quick. Keeps his eye always on the ball. Seems like he's always watching. He may not lay the scoreboard like maybe Lomas or Tuzingnot, but he's a high-quality defensive player. And that one is almost out of bounds, and it is out of bounds by Tuzingnot. Tried to steal that one right there. Instead, Lions ball on the baseline.
Yeah, as you said, Bracco might not like the scoreboard, but he does like the score sheet. When he against Woodstock, he put up 6 rebounds, 6 assists, and 7 steals.
And it's crazy, just 6 rebounds. He's like usually a high achieving rebounder down low. I mean, he is, I think, the shortest player on the team. As Parrott goes up there, gonna have his first trip to the line. So yeah, the shortest player on the team, but man, he is very aggressive and very good at reading where the ball is going to go. So Parrott, his first attempt, and he sinks it.
Back in the game for the Lions, number 1, Gerald Lane.
So Lane comes in for Allen Ray. And 2 for 2 is Parrott. 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Almost taken away by Tuzingnot, but that's a deep 3. No good by Spence. Parrott thinks about the 3. Driving the baseline. Oh my goodness, that was gorgeous. an ideal hook shot. Unreal. Da-na-na, da-na-na. You know, ESPN top play right there. Ayenla takes it away, but picked right back by Harvey. Spence thinking about the move. Tusignot takes it right back. Back and forth they go. Tusignot fouled on the way up and won by the junior. It's going to be Wilson's first foul on Tusignot to the line.
Tusignot first trip of the night to the line. And 47-17, 30-point lead for the Chiefs.
Man, that happened in the blink of an eye too. But the Chiefs have been piling it on and well distributed too. We saw last game with the girls, but the Chiefs thus far, they're distributing points extremely well. Tusignot makes it a 3-point play. Bracco guarding lane right now. Almost taken away, and it is by Gemberling. Physical play to Omer. Oh, and he finishes the dunk. At least the dunk attempt ends up going to the hoop. And that's Harvey in the corner. And that one goes out of bounds off of Gemberling. And Evan Camerlengo. Camerlengo comes in for Matlock Gemberling. Inbounded to Harvey. Over to Spence. And he is getting into the load. A big mismatch on Bracco, and he takes advantage of it. That one dinks to the hoop. 31-point lead now. Tusignot off the backboard. Parrott going up, and he's fouled on the way up.
Number 35, Christian Spence with a foul for Trinity.
And Parrott is going to have another trip to the free throw line.
The Chiefs have already hit 50. And at this pace, they can hit 100.
And Parrott sinks that first one. So Bornett enters the game for Tusignot. Chiefs leading scorer on the bench now. But they have a 33-point cushion now. Over to Spence, launches a three, and that one clinks off the rim. Omer pushing it, thinking about it. Bracco to Camerlengo, launches a three, and that one's to the right of the rim. That's a foul on the rebound there. And they are waiting for a number. That was on Cam Omer. So Eckerman comes in for Bracco, and that is Gemberling coming in for Parrott. So Harvey pressuring, getting pressured by Gemberling. In the corner now, that's DeLoach. Harvey, mid-range, pull up. That one's short, rebounded by Camerlengo. And he gets to the press. And we have a timeout by Coach Bracco. So we're seeing some players who don't normally get that much playing time, but man, we're only in the second quarter too. This is definitely saying some of the Chiefs have dominated. Man, full court press and the pressure on defense. They are reading passes well, and now it seems like some players who aren't getting as much playing time are gonna get as much as they want right now.
Yeah, I think that we saw a bunch of mismatch. We saw a bunch of full court pressure, and then we saw them lack off a bit. And they kind of just had to keep Trinity Prep on their toes. And most of the time, it resulted in them making a mental mistake, and that resulted in them only having 19 points so far. So almost in the second half, and they might not crack corner. So that could be something that's not in the game plan for Trinity Prep.
So 45 seconds left in the half. Inside to Gemberling, he recovers. Gemberling go to Eckerman. Inside, Gemberling trying to put a move. Instead, Gemberling for three. Instead, he's going to drive. Kicks it to Bornat. Eckerman, a long three. And that one's off the back of the rim. Here goes Harvey with 13 seconds left, trying to get something going for Trinity Prep. Wilson driving, fouled on the floor, I believe. Pardon me, he is going up.
So Wilson will make his first appearance at the line.
The foul was on Alec Eckerman, his first of the night. And Wilson sinks the first one. And 2 for 2 is Wilson. 7 seconds and ticking now. Left in the half. Bornat for three. And no good. Nonetheless, the Chiefs, a dominant first half performance. 52-21 is the score. I mean, they were hitting from outside. They were hitting from inside. I mean, there was seemingly nothing that Alliance could do to stop them there.
I mean, yeah, there wasn't really a weakness to anything on the Chiefs. I mean, their defense has been incredible. Three-point shooting has been incredible. Their layups, their mid-range too. I mean, there isn't really a weakness that you can exploit right now for the Chiefs. So I don't really know how Trinity Prep is going to try to find a way back into this game. Down 31 right now, it's definitely going to be a struggle.
Yeah, it's going to take a lot. They're going to need some more offensive production from their leading scorers like Wilson, pardon me, like Harvey, and like Allen Wright, who was out a decent amount with foul trouble. So we'll see what the Lions can do. Second half coming up in about 8-9 minutes. We will see you for the second half of action. Max Swain, joined by Jake Jira. We will see you for the second half of action. in this matchup here. And has been really dominant through and through. It was a more competitive first quarter, but throughout that second quarter, the Chiefs pulled away, knocking down threes and making sure that the Lions really had no outlets and no opportunities for scoring on their possessions.
I mean, yeah, the Lions are pretty much shut down in every aspect of the game. I mean, their three are just getting just pretty much smothered away, and layups, I mean, pretty much anything. I mean, props to the Chiefs defense for being able to control everything that Trinity Prep has been able to try to at least accomplish as the third quarter will start.
So here we go. That is Ray back in now. Harvey on the elbow, thinks about it. Instead to Ray. That's Lomas on the outside with Wilson. Tip back to Harvey. And he launches one. He kind of lost his footing there. Lomas with the rebound, pushing it. Beautiful pass to Yinla, but that ball is packed away by Wilson. Starkey looking for an outlet. Lions break the press here. And that's Wilson to Ray. And that is good defense by Yinla. Beautiful dribbling too, and they break the press here. Gemberling for three. That one's to the right. And Wilson's pushing it. Harvey's wide open, and he lays it in. Beautiful touch there by Shane Harvey. Lomas for three, and that one's no good. Lions try to get something going here.
That was Lomas' first three miss of the night.
Harvey looking for someone. Finds Wilson, puts a spin move. Harvey, a good jump back. Ayala can't get the rebound. And it's taken in and through the hoop by Harvey. He's up to 8 now. Presblick's pass intercepted by Harvey, and he's gonna lay it in. Back-to-back points for the senior.
Here's a little bit of a drive from Trinity Prep. Trying to get back into this one. I mean, they're already still a massive lead down, but it's never too late to try to go again.
Well, we got 5 people ready to come in now for the Chiefs. Lomas launches a long three off the back of the rim. Physical rebound, out of bounds by Gemberling. We got 5 new faces coming in. That's Givens, Tuzignot, Parrott, Brocco, and Omer now on the floor for the Chiefs. Everyone else is off. Brocco did not like what he was seeing there.
Yeah, 5 player substitution. A bit of something you don't see much. So yeah, as you said, Brocco must have saw something. We'll see if it works out.
Trying to break this press. Wilson is going to find a gap here. There's that defense by Brocco right now, and by Omer now. Givens is able to finish the defense there, and the Chiefs have the rebound. Pass to Givens by Omer, but he can't finish, and Harvey's pushing it. Physical drive, and they're going to call a foul. I thought Tuzignot got all ball there, but they are going to call it on him. Must have been a little bit too much contact there.
So Harvey's going to go to the line for the first time tonight.
Misses the first one. So 5:23 left in this third quarter. And connects on the second one. So 52-28 your score. Lead down to 24.
Chiefs haven't scored this entire first half yet. Or sorry, second half. They have definitely scored in the first.
That's Givens. Good lay-in right there. And now they're going to clear it. Ray looking to get something going against Brocco here. Wilson launches a long three off the front of the rim. Brocco pushing it, finds Omer, and he finishes the layup there. But here's Harvey pushing it now against Omer. intercepted by Gibbons. And he is pushing the pressure, a physical drive against Wilson, and he finishes. And one play by Gibbons.
Gibbons 2 for 2 on the line tonight, or sorry, 2 for 4. 9 points, looking to make it 10.
3-point play there by the junior. Harvey looking for someone, finds Wilson. And he has a route up the sideline. Over to Starkey in the corner, but he's out of bounds. And Starkey goes off the floor for DJ Smith. So here goes Brocco bringing the ball up the floor. Almost taken away by Harvey. Instead, in the corner with Omer. Brocco inside to Givens. Does he have a shot? He does not. Instead to Parrott. Omer looking for something. Chiefs trying to find something, and they find Brocco. Overshoots that three. That's going to be Lions ball. 31-point lead with 3:58 left in the third for the Chiefs. So here goes Allen Ray. Putting the moves on Omer, but taken away by Parrott. Good defense there by the Chiefs. Omer almost a perfect hook shot. Instead, Wilson is all alone down the floor, and he finishes. Great touch.
Number 5, Xander Wilson on the Lions basket.
Tusignan is open in the corner. Instead of pass to Givens. Parrott for three to the right. And that's going to be Harvey taking the ball up the floor for the Lions. Harvey finds Wilson. Inside to Deloach. Haven't seen this matchup a lot, but Deloach finishes. Uses that height advantage. Brocco to Tusignan. Thanks by the three. Drives instead. Kicks out. Ends up in Omer's hands. To Parrott. To Brocco for three. And that one is no good. That's going to be out of bounds on the Chiefs.
So a bit of a slower start for the Chiefs. About 7 minutes in to the third quarter, and they've only scored 7 points. So not as much intensity in the scoring department that you saw in the entire first half.
And there goes Deloach. I'm guessing it was tipped by Gibbons, because that one goes out of bounds off of the Lions. Chiefs ball. Tusignan launches the three. I was about to say, if that went in, he was nearly as far back as Lomas was the other time. Nonetheless, here's Harvey. Beautiful drive, can't connect though, and Tusignan's pushing it. That's Omer. He can't find a shot there. Brocco looking for a shot, and he attracts the foul. That's going to be Brocco to the line for the first time tonight.
Shooting for the Chiefs, number 11.
Brocco with 2 points on the night.
Returning to the game for the Lions, number 3, starter Jared Starkey.
Brocco missed the second one. Here goes Wilson. The press is being applied by the Chiefs right now. That's Smith on the outside. Parrott applying the defense right now. Looking for an outlet, finds Harvey. That's taken away by Brocco. Look at that once again. Beautiful pass and beautiful finish. And taken away quickly by Tuzignot as well. To Bracco. To Tuzignot inside and can't connect on the last one. Cam Omer in the corner. Instead resets to Bracco. That's Tuzignot. Mid-range instead of pass to Gibbons and he finishes. And a timeout for the subs, I believe. But they're gonna take a full timeout there. So 64-32 is your score. Chiefs have doubled the Lions' production here overall in the game. But I mean, the third quarter, as you said, I mean, it was kind of even. Lions kind of had a good chance there. They were kind of getting a little bit of momentum, stopping the Chiefs on offense some. But man, once the Chiefs get going here, they are unable to be stopped.
I mean, yeah, as you said, once the team gets going, they're really hard to stop. I mean, you have Tuzignot. Once he starts getting his engine started, there's nothing you can really do to stop him. I mean, this team has so much energy and so much, not necessarily strength, but conditioning.
Yeah.
I mean, they're made to play until the final buzzer, which in this case is working for them. I mean, you can see some of the players on Trinity Prep are already kind of gassed. And Sequoyah is looking like it's early in the first quarter.
And I think one thing to know is that they definitely have a good amount of bench depth. Sequoyah does. And Wilson's being pressured. And that one's gonna hit off our table here, out of bounds. It's gonna be Lions ball. Pass in by Spence. And Harvey's guarded by Presblick. Wilson launches a three. In and out. Presblick is pushing it to Lomas. Fake move there. Inside to Ayinla. Presblick on the baseline. Beautiful pass to Ayinla, and what a finish. Great theories there by the Chiefs. 45 seconds left in the third. Deloach on the wing. Ball is tipped away. And they call a timeout. So timeout by Coach Klein. I mean, if you're the Lions right now, you really want to, I mean, their offense was honestly conducting at a pretty good pace in that third quarter. And they had the Chiefs at a place where if you wanted to get back in this game, they had them there for a second there. But I mean, you have to get your defense locked and loaded again. You need to make sure you're covering all gaps on defense. And in particular, they're doing a really good job, at least the last possession they were, at making sure the outside shooting is on lockdown. They're not allowing any outside shots because you know how dynamic Lomas can be and all these outside shooters for the Chiefs can be. But still, that's the paradox. I mean, once you shut down the outside game, the inside game, I mean, you have beautiful drives there by Tuzignot and mid-range game. I mean, it's a very hard Chiefs machine to stop.
I mean, yeah, as you saw how Trinity Prep started the half, I mean, they really came out all guns a-blazing and just, I mean, it was working for a bit. And then suddenly it just, Sequoyah, something just kind of snapped into place. And they kind of just was like, oh, yeah, wait, what's happening now? And now they're back into it.
And that one's hitting good. Presblick, cross court to Eckerman. Set it, resets. Tries to lead Gemberling, but miscommunication there. 11.8 seconds left in the third. Harvey to Wilson, got 6 left on the clock. And he sees that, launches one, and that one's short. Spence recovers, but too late. At the end of the third quarter, 66-34 is your score. I mean, Chiefs had 50. We were talking about, I mean, you mentioned they could get to 100, you know, on this pace. They were lighting up the scoreboard, so definitely a chilled out third quarter for the Chiefs. And, I mean, if you're Trinity Prep, you're going to have to get something going quickly here, shut down all Chiefs scoring. I wouldn't say they're completely out of it, but it's going to take a lot here to shut down this offense that has been rolling pretty steadily throughout that third.
Yeah, I think that if Trinity Prep really wants to win this one, they're going to just need to send a full-out rush defense at just whatever they can get the ball. They're going to need over 80% of possession in this fourth quarter, which is going to be hard to do. But with players like Deloach, you have the ability to not necessarily get yourself back into this game, but at least make it so that it's not such a big gap. As right now, it's 32.
Yeah, so a 32-point lead is the highlight of this one. Another highlight is a very good distribution of scoring for the Chiefs. I mean, 2 players on the floor right now do not have points, but I mean, they have really been spreading the scoring. That is Lomas with 11 and Ayinla with 10. He's been producing very well lately. The same 5 on the floor right now for Sequoyah.
So Ayinla to inbound, and he gives it to Eckerman. Finds his way over to Gemberling. Now to Lomas. Back to Eckerman. Back over to Lomas. He's trying to make a move. He's going to put up a mid-range 2 that won't go. Rebound tip for Gemberling, and he's going to make that one. After a bit of a back and forth of possession trails, that's going to be a little mismatch. There's Presblick. He's going to put up a fadeaway 2. Won't go. And now Ray is going to give his over to Harvey and switches it back to Ray. Ray trying to make something happen on Lomas.
Beautiful hands by Lomas. This perimeter defense by the Chiefs all night has been exceptional.
Yeah, now with Wilson. Wilson plays it back to Harvey. Harvey's going to drive through. He's going to try to put up a layup, and that one's good. And it's 36-68. As here comes Lomas. He's going to give it to Presblick in the corner. Back to Lomas, over to Eckerman. Throws it into the corner, kept in play by Gemberling. He's going to give it to Ayinla. Back into the corner for 3. That one's no good. Rebound by Gemberling. He gets his own rebound again. Put up another one, and that one finally goes through. And Gemberling up to 6 on the night. So now Ray. Ray makes a move. The silky ball handling, and he's going to try to drive in. Will get fouled on the way there, and he will go to the line for what is his 2nd time tonight. There's the first one, and that one's off to the left. And here's the second. And that one's no good as well. Rebounded by Deloach, though. Back over to Ray. Try to find an open pass. He gives it to Harvey. It's to the center to Wilson. Intercepted by Gemberling, though. He loses control. He gets it over to Lomas. Lomas thinks about looking for a pass. Stays on the rim for a good couple seconds. He loses it. And now Wilson all alone. And he's going to put up a layup. Despite Gemberling trying to jump up to it.
Man, those hops from Gemberling right there, unexpected. He was like up there, man.
And Eckerman from downtown, and he puts up his first points of the night. Now over to Wilson. Wilson driving through. He tries to put up a layup. That one's going to go for and 1. So Wilson is going to go to the line in attempt to take the lead down to 31. Or sorry, 32, which he does. So it's 41-73. Into the corner for Eckerman. Eckerman for 3 again. That one's no good, but Gemberling with the rebound. And another rebound from Gemberling. And some more pressure from the Chief. Going to force a quick pass outside, and a 5 substitution is being lined up right now. DJ Smith, though, gets to the layup without any problems. Now here comes Lomas. Into the corner for Presblick. He's going to put up a 3 of his own. That one's no good. Ayinla comes up with the rebound. Now with Lomas. Plays back to Gemberling. Gemberling trying to find a pass out. He gets to Eckerman. Eckerman put up a deep layup. Won't go. Rebound by Smith. Smith gets it out wide to Ray. Ray spins past Eckerman. Slips. Loses his shoe. Keeps the ball. Gives it to Harvey. He's trying to get a pass off into the corner for Wilson. Wilson's going to put up a layup. That one won't go. Gemberling comes down with it. Over to Ayinla. Ayinla jumps up and slam dunks it home.
Number 1,
And Ayinla goes up to 12 on the night. And it's going to be 77-43 after a timeout is called by Sequoyah.
Man, they are getting anything they want, and especially on defense, too. They are locking down on every single possession. The Chiefs are. When they're lying to the ball, they are locking down. They're on the perimeter, applying pressure every single play. They're hardly letting the ball get into the post and the elbow to even get a shot off. The only really points that Trinity Prep has is from those drives on the outside. Besides that, they haven't had nearly any offensive production, especially this fourth quarter.
I mean, yeah, and even the defense is kind of slowed down a bit for Trinity Prep. I mean, they were really, in the third quarter, they were really locking down Sequoyah. They found ways to stop them, and now suddenly kind of just stopped. And as we've seen for the past 7 minutes of this quarter, I mean, Sequoyah has really just been dominating both sides of the ball.
Yeah, pretty dominant performance overall.
77-43 is a 34-point lead for the Chiefs as Kadar is going to leave the drive. He's going to find himself into the corner. And he's going to get tipped by Camerlengo. And it's going to be Trinity Prep ball down at the far end of the court. So ball is played over near the commentator booth. Lane is going to take a shot from deep. Won't go. Spence comes up with it. He's trying to find a shot of his own. Gets it to the corner. That's a 3 right there. Won't go. Now here comes Omer. He's going to go for a layup of his own. And Omer finds more points for the Chiefs, and it's 79-43. As Kadar is going to take a shot for himself. He gets his own rebound. That one goes through, and it's 45-79. Omer looking over for Camerlengo in the corner for 3. That one's good. And it's 82-45.
Man, from outside the arc tonight, the Chiefs have been on fire. And mid-range, too. No stopping them tonight.
Lane gets fouled going up, so he's going to go to the line for the first time tonight with 1:35 left on the clock. So it looks like the night is pretty much over for most of Trinity Prep starters as Lane gets his first one. Lane going for a second, and that one's good. So he goes 100% to the line, and Omer's going to give it to Bracco. Bracco into the corner for Borna. He puts up a 3. That one's off the front rim, and Spence will come up with it, throw it all the way to Lane, and he gets another 2, and he's up to 4 on the night. Now Bracco trying to find a pass, gives it to Bornot. Back to Bracco, now Bornot. He tries to put up a 3, fakes it. Here's Logan Parrott. He puts up a layup, and that's good, and it's 84-49 with entering the final minute of the game. Now Lane trying to get past Omer and Bornot. He won't. He's going to go back. Deep 3. That one's no good. And here's Logan Parrott, and he's going to go up and dunk it himself. It's 86-49. 44 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter.
And man, the Chiefs are just having fun now.
Yeah, I mean, just really trying to hit anything they feel like, and pretty much anything they're doing is going to go in. So there's a on-floor foul call right there.
Number 10.
A couple of substitutions. Lane's going to come out, and Spence will come out. And 30.9 seconds left, so the shot clock goes disabled. Bracco into the corner for Camerlengo. He puts up a 3. That one's good. Second of the night. He's up to 6. So here is Moore back over to Kedler. He's got 13 seconds to make something happen. He's going to drive into the corner, try to find something. Hook shots it under, and he'll be able to go to the line in search for his first point of the night. So the Chiefs at 89. Ketter makes his first one. So Trinity Prep goes up to 50 at a 39-point lead for the Chiefs. Ketter, their second. That one rolls out. Kept in play for Bracco. 7 seconds left on the clock. They're just going to let this one roll out. And that's going to be another Chiefs win. So they'll break their losing streak and advance to 6-5 as your final score, 89-50. Your Sequoyah Chiefs. What a game we just watched.
An exceptional bounce back game for the Chiefs. I mean, there was really nothing they couldn't hit, especially in that first quarter. And I mean, especially in that fourth quarter, we saw a lot of good bench depth throughout the entirety of that game. I mean, that goes to show this team is one of the best in the region. When they play to their prime, they can put up 89, they can put up in the high 80s, and they have a very high offensive caliber team. Their defense also locked down. We got Bracco highlighting that, but you also got people like Presblick on the lockdown on the perimeter as well. I mean, this team is well-rounded overall when they're playing their best.
Yeah, I mean, as you said, this team could be one of the best in the region. I mean, if they play to their full capacity like they do tonight, I mean, you can see them beating any team pretty much. I mean, just the bench depth and the able to sub somebody on and not lose much skill. I mean, that's just something that you don't normally see in many teams. But you see it in the Chiefs, and it's been a very good factor for them this whole season.
Yeah, very beneficial factor. So a beautiful display of talent by the Chiefs tonight. Big, almost 40-point win for the Chiefs. So let's give a first big shout out before we leave to our production team for tonight's broadcast. Thank you to our producer, Philip Carlucci. You got our director, Rylee Stewart, graphics operator, Quentin Zomer. So thank you all for watching. We appreciate all of our team members. They put in amazing work 24/7. So I believe the tournament will still be going on tonight, but that is the conclusion of our broadcast here for the Chiefs. I'm Max Swain, joined by Jake Jara. Pleasure serving y'all tonight. Hopefully
This copyrighted broadcast by Chiefs Television may not be reproduced, repurposed, rebroadcasted, or otherwise reused or redistributed in any form without expressed written consent of Chiefs Television. Thank you for watching.